Hi, I'm Christina Applegate.
And I'm Jamie-Lynn Sigler.
And this is
Messy.
Hi, everyone. And welcome to Messy. This is Christina. Why am I doing that?
And Jamie. Yeah.
Why am I doing that? Because I'm tired. Because you guys have to doing this earlier than normal. You little whippersnappers.
Well,
it's okay. I know.
Holiday break over here. Everyone's home.
I hear you. I just am like, it's like really cloudsy today. And you know how I get with clouds? Like the barometric pressure makes me like super like weird in my sinuses. And then I just want to be underneath my blanket and like I'm sniffling and I sound weird and I sound like, well, it's my Stephen Wright and B. Arthur put together.
Their baby.
I'm their baby when this happens to me. I'm like, so.
Are you watching anything new?
Farmer Wants a Wife, guys.
Farmer Wants a Wife. Where does one find this show?
Well, my darling, you can go on your Apple TV if you have one and ask it.
Okay, that's how you get it.
Like Hulu plays it and stuff like that. I'm watching the Australian version right now.
Wow, it's international.
And there are 14 seasons.
Holy shit, it's a lot of farmers.
I've gone through a few of them already, and it's kind of the best thing. It's like Marriage at First Sight and The Bachelor meets a farm. It's so bizarre.
Is it one farmer per season?
No, 5 farmers.
Wow.
So like 5 farmers get to choose 5 chicks, and they all come and live with them and have to work on the farm. And then, you know,
they can hang.
They have dates and stuff like that. And then
what's a farmer date? Give me an example of a good farmer date.
You know, sometimes they do kind of some cool stuff. Like, well, sometimes they'll like go fly fishing, but then have like a beautiful setup on the bank of the river.
Cute.
You know, with some champagne and, you know, charcuterie.
Right.
Riding horses. You know, it's not like, you know, shoveling shit on these dates. Like these guys put some effort.
Oh, so they're still romantic.
They're not like complete. The Australian farmers, let's just say, a little different than the American version.
Yeah, tell me that. Yeah, I was wondering.
Well, because there's an American version too.
So Australian farmers are more
Australian, I don't know. Just a little like it's a little different.
It's not like as much of a hazing, it sounds like.
Well, I had to put the subtitles on though.
I get that.
Because no offense to Australia, I can't understand half of you sometimes. So I can't.
Yeah.
But like there's this one really cute guy and he owns a pineapple farm and I love him.
Stop it.
Like he doesn't kill the animals. He doesn't hurt the animals.
Farm?
Just a pineapple farm. And he's super cute.
Oh my God. If somebody said to me, I met this guy, he's super cute and Australian, and he runs a pineapple farm. I might drop my family right now and go fly down there.
And
that is so cool.
And it's right near a white sand beach.
Oh my God.
I mean,
this girls had to have been going nuts.
I know. I'm watching it right now. Whoever he picks is like.
Does he have some good candidates?
He does. He's got one girl that's like pretty like stalkery. Like she's like, I'm going to be the last one standing. So that one scares me because I feel like maybe her intentions are not completely pure.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a couple girls. Yeah. But I mean, I'm like, if any of those don't work out, Bert, would you like a cripple on your farm?
Listen, a pineapple farm, that doesn't sound like a ton of labor.
They
grow from a tree.
They grow from the ground, sweetheart.
They grow from the ground?
Yeah, they grow from the ground.
I didn't know that.
I
feel like an idiot.
Have you ever seen a pineapple tree?
I don't know. I've never seen a pineapple come out of the ground. I don't know.
They come up from the ground. That's
come
okay.
up from the ground.
Oh, yeah. And he went on a date with one of the girls. He was like showing her the thing. And he like grabs one out of the ground. And he's like, do you want to try it? She's like, yeah. He grabs a machete out from his back of his fucking pocket, cuts the tip off like this, shaves it, and takes a little piece off for her. I know. It was like,
Is he he sounds like he looks like a Hemsworth.
No,
or at least in my mind.
He's not very Hemsworthy, no. He's a little more clean cut than those boys. But yeah, you know what? He does look like Liam Hemsworth. Is that his name? The brother?
One of them is, yeah, Liam and Chris.
Okay, yeah, no, I know who Chris is, but the other one, he does kind of look like a Liam.
Cute.
He does.
The one that was married to Miley.
Yes. Yep. It's all coming back to me now. Yes. Oh, anyway, it's Liam Hemsworth owns a pineapple farm.
Can I ask you one more question about reality television, and then we can get off of this? What is your feeling around repeat reality stars? For instance, you're watching Southern Charm right now, right?
I haven't started. Does it started already?
Yes.
Oh my God. See, I've been in this.
Now you know what you're doing.
I've been in the Farmers for like a week and a half.
Well, once he finds the wife, there's some Southern Charms for you.
That's exciting.
Sally. I like Sally. I'm into Sally. She's cute. She's funny. She was new maybe last year or the year before.
Oh, she's like, she plays the tuba or something?
No, that's Molly.
Okay, thank you.
I love Molly.
We love Molly.
Molly reminds me of Jennifer Lawrence for some reason.
Yeah, totally.
Just like, says what she thinks. She's cute. She's funny. She's not trying too hard. But Sally, I don't know if I saw this on Instagram or on Southern Charm, because all I've ever fed is reality shit on my algorithm. She was on The Bachelor. And then she was on another reality show. So sometimes when I see these repeat reality people, does that bother you? Or are you like, no, that's a person that's good at reality TV and this is just their career?
Yeah, but see, I like to pretend that what I'm watching is completely real.
Of course, that I know. That's why I'm asking.
So if you're going to be all over the place, then I don't like it. Oh, Sally is the one she's a doctor or something, right?
She sells medical devices, I think.
Okay, that's not her. That's not the one I'm thinking of. There's the one who's like she does robots or something.
Yeah, that's her? Sally. Doesn't she sell the robotics?
No, she does it in the...
Oh, she's a doctor?
She does it in the, why can't I think of the word? In the operating room. Yeah.
Okay, maybe she doesn't sell, maybe she does the surgeries.
She's a robotics technician.
There we go. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, I think you already have a pretty cool job. What are you doing? I don't know.
That's why I was asking.
I mean, it's kind of a kick-ass job. She is basically a doctor.
Yeah. I mean, look, I love to see it. She's young, she's fun, she's flirty, she's great on the show. But when I saw these clips of her
like everywhere
on The Bachelor, I was like, oh, you're right. I think I just started to feel like this doesn't feel real.
Well, spoiler alert.
I'm so sad.
Spoiler alert.
Nothing has been real since the OG New York.
No.
Nothing's been real since then.
No. I mean...
Bury me at Bluestone Manor.
Literally, well, yeah, of course that. But I think Miami, those women actually have known each other for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
They've been friends for a long time. They weren't cast. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So that's a shout out to my friend Marisol, by the way. Marisol, who I talk to almost every day now, which is bizarre.
Wow, that's awesome.
I love her. She's so wonderful. But I hear you. Yeah, it does bother me, but I like to pretend that it's all completely real.
Yes, it is.
And now I'm snuffling a lot. Sorry, guys. Barometric.
Barometric pressure.
Barometric pressure.
Well, we've got some emails from y'all.
We certainly do. Do you want me to read this first one?
You sure can.
Because the next one's really long too, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
All right. This message is from Katie. Dear Christina, Jamie, without the hyphen, and Allison.
Thank you.
It's Katie again. Fellow winner of the bullshit lottery. Hey, you read my letter last December, and I felt compelled to write to you again. A year later, perhaps because this month is so terribly hard for me. My symptoms are at an all-time high, and the stress of life just feels like too much. So writing to you makes me feel a little less alone. I found that with each of your episodes, I listen closest for your insight that I need the most reminding of, and that usually is connected to what it is like being a mother with MS. In your episode, We're All Crushing It, you talked about how we get so down on ourselves. We have a hard time seeing what others might see. Please let me take a moment to tell you both what I see. Christina, you are showing up for Sadie every day. You are a fierce advocate for her mental and physical health. You are a model of strength for her. In a world that doesn't listen to women and their health, you show her not to accept no for an answer and to keep advocating and listening to her body. What a beautiful gift you are giving to her. She is fierce because of your fortitude. Jamie, as a fellow mom of 2 boys, I admire how seriously you take your duties in raising kind, sensitive, and compassionate souls. I hear you talk about Beau and his sensitivity superpower, and I admire how you fight so hard to help him hold on to that. You meet your boys where they are and show them it's okay to sit in the struggle. I am in awe of your poise, and they are because you are. And to all the other moms with chronic illness out there, the great Andrea Gibson said, "You are not weak just because your heart feels heavy. You may not be able to go on the grand adventures. You may feel like you are sleeping their childhoods away." Yeah, that's me right now. You may mourn the mother you dreamt you could be. Don't make me cry, Katie. You may mourn the mother you dreamt you could be and hope they will understand how hard you fought each day for them. Even that fight was just to get out of bed. You may worry they will resent your disease or even worse, you. Just know that you are doing... Sorry, this one's getting me a little bit. Just know that you are doing your best with what you are given. And I truly see you. As I fight MS every day of my life, I'm learning that our faith in others should be our own inner voice as well. May we all learn to see ourselves just as we see the amazing people around us. Thank you, Jamie, Christina, and of course, Allison, for showing us, I have tears in my eyes, can't see a damn thing, for showing us that motherhood isn't picture perfect and painless. It's allowed to be messy. With all my love and gratitude, Katie from Washington State. Okay.
No, Katie. Well,
it's too early to cry, Jamie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you, Katie.
I mean, Katie. I said thanks, Jamie, but thank you, Jamie, as well.
Love you. No problem. Thank you for your kind words, for your acknowledgement of the fight we're all in together. I think the hardest part, or one of the most difficult parts of this journey, is being a mother with MS and feeling the guilt on top of the normal mom guilt and the shame on top of the normal mom shame and all of the things. And just thank you for giving us a reminder of our strength and all the other mothers out there, because we all see ourselves in each other. And I think sometimes when you watch somebody else do it, you're reminded that you're doing it too. And so thank you for that reminder.
Yeah. Sorry, this one just got me because I'm dealing with the fact, the resentment of the disease and it kind of like blurring lines into me at home right now. So it's pretty heavy over here. So it's really hard for me to talk about it, to be honest with you.
I understand. But let her words penetrate in whatever way they can for you right now, Christina, that you are fighting and you are trying and you are showing up. And I see the way you take the phone calls for Sadie and you're on the phone with her school and all the things and how to have her life be better and how to make her more comfortable and happy. And those things, even if she may not, because she's a teenage girl, be able to voice them and recognize them, they're going in a well, and they're going in a place where she does know and she will know, and it's not in vain. And you're a wonderful mother.
So to the moms out there that are going through this, like, I'm here with you, dudes. Like, I'm here with you.
Support for Messy comes from Honey Love. I have told you how much I love Honey Love. I love their shapewear because it doesn't squeeze, doesn't give you breathing issues or make you sweaty. It gives you the perfect compression and sculpt and shape of your dreams. And their Honey Love crossover bra has been my go-to. This is for everybody, for every shape, every size, from 30A to 44G. It has this smoothing back panel so everything lays flat under tees and tank tops. There's no red lines. There's no digging. There's no underwire. Just the perfect, beautiful support that you need every day. I am addicted to Honey Love. Their crossover triple bra bundle, by the way, is if you want a full refresh of your top drawer, you can get huge savings by buying 3 at once. Honey Love is an independent female-founded brand with products designed by women who just get it. These are women who actually wear it, including their founder. So treat yourself to the most advanced bras and shapewear on the market. Use our exclusive link to save 20% off Honey Love at honeylove.com/messy. That's honeylove.com/messy. After you check out, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Experience the new standard in comfort and support with Honey Love. Christina, Jamie, and Allison, thank you so much for this amazing podcast. I have wanted to write many times, but I'm usually out walking and then I forget when I get home. At 67, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But today, after listening to Montel share his story, I knew it was time. I started listening to your podcast from the start, not even sure where I heard about it. I don't have MS or a chronic disease, but my 33-year-old daughter was diagnosed with a vestibular schwannoma benign tumor a year ago. The tumor was in the inner ear that was also pressing into her brain. She had just had her second child and was also suffering from postpartum, which we later found out can also be a symptom. Her symptoms were numbing on one side of her face, not feeling one side of her tongue, headaches, balance, and vertigo issues. All things that were first passed off as a virus or pinched nerve after giving birth. Long story short, it took a while to diagnose, but very quickly her 11-hour surgery was scheduled. Wow. All of this is to set up that this happens to be when I started listening to you both. Your podcast gave me insight into what living with a chronic disease is like and what you need from your loved ones. She has lost the hearing in her left ear, but has gotten her hearing aids. Just got her hearing aids. At 33 and being a young mother, you can imagine what this past year has been like for her, her husband, and her family. She has listened to a few episodes, but still says it's a bit raw. Listening to you talk about a community, though, encouraged her to reach out to a vestibular disability group on Facebook. I just want to thank you for your emotional honesty, your forthright information on your struggles, and your humor. I don't have to have MS to identify and have a connection with you both. I'm going to suggest to my daughter that the Montel Williams episode is one not to miss. Sorry for the long one, Christina. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie. That's why I gave it to Jamie. Okay, so Carrie, the Montel Williams episode is a must listen for every single person on the planet. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been more impressed with a human being in my life. And it's life-changing what he was talking about. Life-changing. Sorry, everybody.
Well, he's a host. He's a speaker. He's just like, it's his gift. But, I want to say, Carrie, to your email as well. Look, what Christina and I get to do on this podcast and with this platform, right, is wonderful. But the way that we share and the things that we're sharing is the same type of connection and the same type of visibility and the same things that you can feel from other people in these groups that are just sharing the similar experiences. So I'm so glad that your daughter felt the calling to reach out to a group that would intimately know what she's going through, but also the way you've connected with this and what I've learned more and more as we've gone on with this podcast is the more specific you get in your vulnerability, the more universal it becomes. We're like going through life, like people see themselves in your story while it might not look exactly the same or feel exactly the same. The emotions that arise from hearing what somebody else is going through can be familiar to you. And so I'm so glad to know that so many different people connect in this way. And then I just hope that it's kind of just a ripple effect, right? Of just people feeling safe enough to share and finding resources and outlets for them to connect with others. Because I just know for me, up until a few years ago, even though I would talk about it with people in my life and a little bit in public, like until I found Christina, I really didn't I wasn't able to share the way that I share now until I found somebody that could help me open up in the ways that she did.
Mama. Well, I was like sitting there and thinking about too, just like, we're not talking, yes, the show is called Messy. It has a big M. It has a big S, right? Mm-hmm. It's not about that. Yeah. We've come so far in the 2 years that sometimes I don't think we even talk about our disease anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
We talk about the struggles of life, and we get to meet people like yourself who, open us up to something else that we can support and love. And we're all in the same boat, man. We're all, if we're having a hard time, we're all in the same hard time boat. And hopefully we've got a lot of good people who can paddle.
Yep. You got to take turns.
Yep. That's all I have to say about that one.
Are you going to read this one from Stephen?
Oh, Stephen. Hold on. Myasthenia.
Here you go. You did it.
Did I do it? Okay.
That's how I would have said it.
Myasthenia.
Myasthenia.
Tenia or Thenia?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Thenia. Shit. Don't listen to me.
I'm not going to listen to you. All right. I'll read this one. This message is from Stephen. Hi, Christina and Jamie. We love your podcast. Each episode brings laughter and tears from the highs and lows of the conversation. I suffer from myasthenia gravis, another evil autoimmune disease that has, in the past 7 years, taken my soul piece by piece, day by day, hour by hour. While I'm beaten down, I'm not giving up, exploring new treatments, and in the beginning stage of a CAR-T clinical trial that shows much promise. I'd love to trade my MG in for, say, dandruff or ingrown toenail, if at all possible. Would love if you would consider doing an episode on myasthenia gravis patients in another rare syndrome without much public awareness. Anyway, thanks again for all the wonderful episodes. Truly love each and every one of you. Okay, each and every one. I don't know what this is.
Allison, can you text us what this is and one of us will read it?
That'll be you.
Okay.
You read it. Because I sound gross. It's getting worse right now.
Well, you're getting emotional too, so.
Yeah, I'm emotional. Got the emotions.
Well, first of all, Stephen, saying just those words, taking my soul piece by piece, day by day, hour by hour is just such a real sentence. Don't you agree, Christina? Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm reading it and I'm trying not to start being a crybaby again with every single thing that I'm reading, because I'm getting very emotional, because I'm really touched by the fact that we're all sitting in that space. And it fucking, yesterday I was walking kind of okay. Let's just do that. Today I was falling over, stumbling. I just feel is it taking me? Is it taking me day by day? Yeah. Piece by piece. So I can't even read shit like this without getting super highly triggered.
Yeah. I feel you. Right. Myasthenia gravis is a condition that happens when communication between nerves and muscles breaks down, similar to MS, I'm assuming, that causes muscles to feel weak and get tired quickly. This condition may affect any of the muscles you control, called voluntary muscles. Certain muscles groups are more commonly affected than others. These include muscles in the face, throat, arms, and legs. Your eyelids may droop. You may have double vision, trouble speaking, eating, or you may have trouble holding up your head because of weak neck muscles. Myasthenia gravis can happen at any age, but it's more common in people younger than 40 who are assigned female at birth and people older than 60 who are assigned male at birth. There's no way to prevent or cure myasthenia gravis, but treatment can help manage symptoms.
Oh, that sounds nope. I mean, it's very similar, a lot of that to MS, but that's just not. Oh, Stephen, sorry. Stephen, I'm so sorry. My snotty nose. It's so gross. You have to talk for a second.
No, I get it. Well, listen, I think this is something I've never heard of, but sounds like just as much of a ride as MS, very similar, like Christina said. And hopefully there is more awareness because that means more research, right? That means more treatments. It's sounding like there's only one clinical trial available for this. So, we feel you. We see you. I don't know what else to say. That sucks. I hope you have reprieve if this is what it can give you.
What is it that the thing that you were the stage of a CAR T clinical trial? Okay, so listen to that, guys out there. If you do know someone or you do suffer from myasthenia gravis, that he says that it's showing much promise. So that's pretty huge. So I guess we don't have enough information on it, and we don't, but we'd love to learn more.
Yes.
And discuss it.
Yes. Thank you for writing in.
Yeah, man.
Okay, this one is from Michelle. Hey, chicas. I just was diagnosed with MS. I'm 52 years old. I had a horrible childhood. My father was alcoholic and abusive in all ways, and my mother left us at 6 months old. I was abused in foster homes and later in life with bad choices in men. Did I cause this? Did I keep all that pain for so long that I caused this? I've been listening to you both, and straight up, you are both heaven sent. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. And Christina, I fucking curse all the time. I'm a Jersey girl, and we started cursing at age 5. Love you both. Michelle. No, Michelle, you did not cause this.
You did not cause this.
This is not your fault. I think, and we have to remind ourselves of this all the time. I've had many moments on my knees looking up at the sky being like, what the fuck did I do? I'm so sorry if I did something to make me have to live my life this way. I think when we talk about like suppressing pain and it manifesting in the body, I think two things can be true. I think that can happen, but like you didn't cause this. And I think that's where it can get messy and confusing.
Well, we've often talked about a lot of studies that are coming out do talk about the fact that trauma can be a factor in developing this. And I think that sometimes we have to maybe explain that we're not saying that like if you have trauma in your life, you're just going to end up with MS. They're just saying like they're seeing sort of a correlation with people that have had lots of trauma. And I've had lots of trauma, and Jamie has had lots of trauma. But they also look at like things like your thyroid and, these different things. So because we don't know why it happens is why there is no cure for said disease. So no, you did not cause this.
And Michelle,
I'm so sorry, Michelle, that you had that experience as a child, because that is, no. That's no.
Yeah, that deserves its own moment. You're right. Absolutely. But I will say, what if, Michelle, MS is coming up in your life right now, and we can take this chance to heal those traumas because you deserve to. What if your body is speaking to you and it's unfortunate it's in MS symptoms, but like, when we have MS, we have to pay attention to ourselves. I would probably have gone my entire life without paying attention to any of my shit, any of the stuff that I was doing. I would have continued my bad habits. I would have continued and when I say bad habits of like self-sabotage, of like my thinking, my loop, my self-imposed hell that I would put myself through. And even though I would have things on the outside happen to me, I still had this sort of inner world that I was perpetuating. What if MS is an invitation for you to stop and slow down and give yourself the self-love that you deserve? I know it feels sort of counterintuitive or or like, it doesn't sound like that would go together of like your body struggling and like you deserve more love. But I hope I'm making sense that what if this is just a calling for you to give yourself the love and attention and healing that you so deeply deserve. I think life speaks to us in experience, and sometimes those experiences are struggles, but I do think that pain can become purpose, and your purpose can be just about you. And that is big enough and important enough. And I wish you so much healing and love, and that you can find forgiveness for yourself in the experiences that happened to you. But I am, like Christina said, I am so, so incredibly sorry that you went through that.
I was going to say, and I know this is going to sound really weird and stupid, and pardon me again, because of my voice, clouds, and now I have a cold and I've been crying. Anyway, I spent 50 fucking years not paying attention to the trauma of my childhood, right? Completely suppressing everything because I was working. So I didn't have that opportunity to really face it. And what MS did, unfortunately, unfortunately, made me have to stop everything that I was doing. And I sat here and for the last 2.5 years have been writing a book. And I've had to go back and really kind of see all of this stuff and make some kind of peace with it. So I'm not saying like, I'm not promoting my book. I'm saying like MS stopped me so that I could go and really take some ownership in some of this stuff that I went through in my life. So it doesn't mean you have to sit and write a book, but maybe this is the time where you, like Jamie was saying, like, this is your healing time.
Yeah.
For all the things that you went through.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So thank you for writing it.
Also, You with the Sad Eyes comes out when? March.
We don't have to promote my book.
Yes. March. Well, I'll do it. I'll pump it.
March 3rd.
March 3rd.
There you go.
Pre-order now.
It's a real fun one.
It's available.
It's a real knee slapper. I cannot read this next one.
Okay, I got you.
Dude, see? It's literally, it's a short novella.
Wowzer. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got it. Okay.
I'm so sorry. It's not going to happen. No one wants to hear this. No one wants to hear this voice for the next 20 minutes.
Kimber. I had a Kimber makeup artist on Sopranos. I haven't heard that name in a while. Allison, Jamie, and Christina. I hope this email finds you. I hope it finds you on a day that's going well. But if that's not the case, I hope it finds you on a day that you find the humor in the shit show. I just wanted to give you a small glimpse of my world and how my struggle is a complete 180 from the majority of your listening tribe with MS. Cue the suspenseful music. MS is a cunt.
Whoop, whoop.
I know that will at least make Christina smile a little.
You
got a whoop whoop out of it.
You got a whoop whoop.
I was diagnosed 20 years ago. If this was a novel form of the email, I'd also elaborate on how my sister and best friend were all diagnosed as well in a relatively small time frame. Wow.
That's something to look at, man. Sorry, we're reading your email, but now I'm like, let's call doctors and find out what that's about. Sorry, shut up.
My symptoms came immediately after the birth of my first child. They were patchy numbness, brain fog, and random episodes of dizziness. No one took me serious. It was chalked up to being postpartum, and of course, antidepressants were the only thing they could think of for me to ride this out. My husband was my person to truly listen, and we decided to travel to another province for a private MRI to get some answers. Then we waited. I can still remember where I stood, and what I was holding when I got the call that it indeed was MS. It was a sensation where your heart feels like it's pumping thick liquid. You swallow your saliva as it feels like it slowly trickles down your insides, and the silence sounds like a loud ringing that's deafening only to you. I dropped my basket of laundry and stared into the nursery of my 4-month-old sweet baby. What the actual fuck was all I could think. I almost feel embarrassed sharing this because most people will roll their eyes, but my truth is I never progressed. I have not had one more episode in 20 years following the diagnosis and medication regime. However, MS stole from me in ways I hate to admit. I limited my life, experiences, and dreams as I waited around to get sick. Immediately, we sold our brand new house, which was a 2-story, because surely I'd need a 1 level with accessibility options. I didn't return to work because why waste my healthy time giving to the workforce versus my family? I wasn't willing to plan trips far out, as how could I predict in 6 months if I could navigate independently? This is the reality I lived with, and the head games were real. I look at how different my friend and sister's journeys have been with this cunt, and I truly have survivor's guilt. I have seen the cruelty of how it can ravage both the body and soul. Every time I see my people, and when they are in this advanced stage, I feel an overwhelming feeling of guilt. Why not me? How the hell did I get this, but not really get this? Trust me, I'm not the person who lights up a room BS to be spared. Fast forward a few years, I have improved mentally, but God, I hate that I have lived a much smaller life in fear of what's around the corner. I still secretly live as if I'm in the Hunger Games, just waiting for my number to be called as tribute. I have, over the years, made steps to not let it become all-consuming. My husband taught me to name my brain, and when my brain spirals into irrational thinking, I call my brain out by her name. I say, "Shut the fuck up, Bertha. We ain't going there today." I highly suggest giving your brain a name and identity, then call that fucker out when she isn't serving you with her thoughts. Well, that's it. I'm sorry if this was a little crass and long-winded, but I just wanted to give you a different perspective. Although I'm constantly monitored by a neurologist, continual MRIs, and medication, I am the best case scenario of this disease, but also proof that it can still tear away from your being in other ways beyond physical impairment. That's all I got, ladies. A spin on a disease that most would sell their soul for, yet I haven't been able to make peace with. Till we bitch again, Kimber. That was a great email.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great fucking email, Kimber, because you are being beautifully honest and also showing how far our minds can take us into, the depths of hell. I think I've talked about this where like there's times where I can look back like 10 years ago, obviously, or even 5 years ago, and I was able to do more than I do now. And I wish that I was just enjoying it more than being in the struggle, because now look where I'm at now. So I'm always trying to just like almost celebrate where I am as opposed to kind of fear where it's going. But you don't even need a physical symptom to make your mind go there. Sometimes just somebody telling you have a disease, she completely changed her life just because somebody told her that. That's crazy. It's a very important and relevant thing to bring up and talk about. And I really appreciate it, because it doesn't even have to be around a disease. It's something, somebody could tell you that you're not a talented actor, or somebody could tell you that you're a bad writer or a bad kid. And that shit sticks with you. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck. Sorry, I don't even know really what to say about this one, because it's like my mind is going all over the place with like, I wish that I didn't have my symptoms, right? I'm kind of freaking about that. And, I'm picking like other things are like I'm grabbing onto from this email, because it was a very detailed email.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it that. Long. And she's saying that she's moving out of a 2-story house because of fear of stairs. And yet I refuse to move because I don't want to give up my stairs. You know what I mean?
That. Like, I support that.
Like, I don't want to be the guy who can't get down the stairs. I'm going to fucking get down my stairs.
Yep.
Do you know?
Yeah.
So like, I'm kind of there. Or like, my assistant the other day, she suggested I get a mini fridge in my room because I always need my sparkling water or, whatever. And I'm like, no, because I want to get down the fucking stairs and get it myself or make you do it. But like, it's really important to me to just have my autonomy and have my fight. And I'm not saying anything to you, Kimber, that like you did anything wrong here. I'm just saying like, that's kind of what just like stood out to me, is that I don't want to give up that stuff. And I can't do them. Sometimes I have to sit stair to stair to get down them. That's a new one. And that one's making me real upset. But For now. But at least I get down, and you know what? I grab my weird alien cup and fill it with my sparkling water and my lime, and I can bring it up without spilling it, but I do it. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just made that whole thing about me.
Well, you're reacting to it. She wants you to.
Okay, well, I'm reacting.
I agree. I think I am from the camp of push yourself as far as you can go, especially with this. Like, don't let MS mean that you can't. MS will show you what you can and can't do. You don't got a choice.
No.
But push yourself, try, eat well, exercise, all the things that make you feel like you are investing and trying your hardest. It is worth it. In the end, it is never, never not worth it to try.
I got to start the exercise thing, man. Jamie, I can't do this anymore. But I also am like, I can't stop sleeping. Like it's, I'm going through that, like,
that's
kind of
the number one thing we need
the
to
flare
fix.
thing. First of all, yeah, because now I'm having the weird time stuff, but like also I like just can't stop sleeping. And then I'm like so tired from sleeping. It's stupid.
Do you take like a sublingual B12 maybe?
Yeah.
You do?
I do every other day.
Yes, every other day, not every day?
No, because my doctor said I had too much going on. So we pulled it back. So I was doing it every day.
Copy.
Copy that.
Copy. Well, keep trying.
I will. You know what's been helping? I think I told you this is me. Me? Oh my God, Jesus! Someone really does need another nap. Epsom salt in a hot foot bath.
Yes, you've said that. That really helps with your numbness and stuff and your pain. Yeah, that's great.
It's kind of crazy. I just didn't do it today yet, so I will.
You know what I'm going to do?
Are you having my disease today?
Maybe I'm sleepy today too. I am going to send to the both of you, and then we can share it on Messy. Cutter found me these pre-made pack, Epsom salt, magnesium, like all this good stuff, full bath, like to get in, but I'm sure you can make it a foot bath if you want. Every time I do it, and you can't do this all the time, right? I'm like, I do it maybe once a week, maybe if I'm like really crushing my responsibilities. My spasticity is 0 when I get out.
Well, why wouldn't
at least I get
in
a couple of hours? Well, I think it's too much. For stuff. Me, like too much. Like sitting in a hot bath also like wipes me out.
Yeah,
but like it also relaxes my body. So I'm gonna send you the link for people.
Well, you let me know, and then we'll talk about it too. I can't. You've never seen my bath, and it's like a death trap. So I can't even get into a bathtub here at my house.
Well, I hope no one ever watches me get in and out. It ain't pretty.
Just like butthole out. Just
straight like, butthole.
Just trying to
might as well bring in the doc to take a peek while I'm at perfect position for a gyno check, butt check, colonoscopy, whatever.
Mine has fucking stairs going up to it. Yeah. That's what I say. Death trap.
Yeah.
Like...
You need assistance to get
I fell out of it one time before I was diagnosed, and I didn't know. And I mean, I fell out of the tub, and like I have a scar on my shin that's huge from just like kerplunk. Just no. There's no way. There's no way I can get in and out of this bathtub unless I get a hoist.
Like we're gonna have to figure out a way.
Like a little butt hammock to get in and out of my fucking tub.
They make it.
I know they do, sweetheart. And now I could just visualize it right now. Just like...
And you're just sitting there just fucking like, shameful, naked, in a fucking fabric hammock being lowered into your bathtub.
I would rather stab a baby than do any of that.
I'm
my
like,
God.
Just no,
we can't.
No, forget it. Forget what I said.
We're not doing it. No, I'm not going there.
That.
I'm not manifesting that kind of
Moving
bullshit.
On.
Oh, Donna.
Stick with your foot baths.
Which I'm going to do. My little teeny foot bath.
Support for Messy comes from Jones Road Beauty. I have trusted Bobbi Brown with my face since the beginning of time. since the beginning of me learning how to put on makeup. So Jones Road Beauty is bringing me full circle. Jones Road Beauty gives me that effortless, natural look that I'm looking for. And their number one product, the Miracle Balm, you are going to love. You can use it as a highlighter, a bronzer, a blush, a lip tint. It is the ultimate no-fuss multitasker. I didn't even have to use any brushes. It's not a complicated routine. I just use my fingers and go. These products have simplified my routine and replaced multiple steps. It gives me that your skin but better glow in under 60 seconds. And the best part of Jones Road Beauty, all their products are actually good for your skin. Every formula is packed with skin-loving ingredients. It nourishes your skin instead of clogging or caking. You just end up looking natural and fresh, like you're not wearing makeup at all. And all Jones Road formulas are clean and high-performing. There's no sulfates, no PEGs, no salicylic silicones, all of that bad stuff. And the first in their line and the first staple that I found, just so you know, is the Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer, that lightweight, non-comedogenic formula that smooths an even skin tone with a touch of coverage. This is your go-to, ladies. Modern day makeup that's clean, strategic, and multifunctional for effortless routines. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a free cool gloss on their first purchase when they use code MESSY at checkout. Just head to jonesroadbeauty.com and use code MESSY at checkout. After your purchase, they will ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. All right,
this one's long.
Hold on. You want me to do this one?
Yeah.
Or why don't you go read Tracy first, and then I can
Okay, I'm going to read Tracy, and then we'll come back to Donna. I'm so sorry.
Hold on, Donna.
Donna, we love you. You got to know my eyesight just goes real wonky. So unless you ever want me to read your emails, keep them brief. Okay. Or don't. Please, that's really rude. Sorry. It's my MSI. My MSI doesn't like it. All right. Message from Tracy. Dear Christina, Jamie, and Allison, I am so appreciative of what you do to support all of your listeners. You make an unfortunate illness almost bearable. I truly want to thank Christina for her positive remarks about Baltimore a few years ago.
Baltimore.
Good morning, Baltimore. I have lived in the Baltimore area most of my adult life, and it was refreshing to hear somebody say a few nice things about a city that often gets a very bad rap. I am sending you crabs for Christmas, and as they say in Baltimore, thanks, hon. You're going to go down the road, hon?
The road, hon?
Are you going to go down the road, hon? That's all I got. That's my full-on Baltimore accent.
Oh my God, it's brilliant.
That's all I got. I'm gonna go down the road, hon.
Road, hon. I can't do accents.
I can't do Australian.
Yes, you can. You can do
all
I
cannot.
Of them. You're so good at all of them.
No, I cannot. No, that's all I got. Then it sounds terrible. I've been trying watching this fucking show.
How does he say pineapple?
I don't even know because it will sound terrible. It'll sound Russian. I swear to God, if I try to do it. Pineapple. No.
Pineapple.
No. That doesn't even sound right. That sounds like I have some kind of like speech impediment. No.
No. I can't.
I'm the worst. I suck so much ass with that. So
I can do Long Island and Jersey, and that's it.
Yes, you can, because you were from there.
Yeah. All right, Donna.
I can do California because everybody just talking like this. Nobody in Los Angeles like moves their lips.
Moves their mouths.
No.
Is it because they have too much Botox and then they want to wrinkle their
No,
face?
it's because we're really over it and tired.
Just over it.
And the barometric pressure is killing us.
This is a PSA for Californians.
Sadie's looking at me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And she's like, "Because you're being so weird." I swear, I feel crazy right now because I haven't had sleep. I know I look crazy. Sadie's like, "You look crazy." All right,
Donna. Here we go. Hello, ladies. I have been listening to your show since the beginning as someone who has been trying to find answers for her chronic pain for many years. It's made me feel seen and even validated. I just wanted to reach out to say thank you to all of you, and specifically to one of your listeners who helped me finally get a diagnosis.
What?
Emily, from the October 21st episode, We Don't Move Past It, We Move With It, shared that she has HPP, hypophosphatasia.
Good job.
That was definitely wrong, but thank you. As you read her letter, I checked off all the same symptoms and started looking deeper into it. I've lived with chronic pain for 18 plus years with no real diagnosis. In the beginning, being told just get used to it, that's being part of being a woman, to being told it's just fibromyalgia, but knowing deep down that there's more to it than that. I've gone through many bouts of wanting to give up on finding a diagnosis to pushing hard to advocate for myself to find a diagnosis. My pain has only gotten worse as time has gone on, and it's become harder and harder for me to do even basic things like standing up from sitting, getting in and out of the car, or walk at times. Doctors always told me my blood work was normal, but when I looked further into HPP specifically, I found that some of those numbers were not normal, and then I tied in some things from my childhood that were not normal, and all the symptoms I'm living with now. I finally got in to see a genetics counselor who said I definitely have HPP. That was just 2 days ago. So I don't know what comes next, but I finally feel like haven't been making this shit up. So thank you to your listener, Emily, for sharing her story. And thank you to you, Christina, Jamie, and Allison for providing this platform and sharing your lives and so many other lives with us. I hope my story will encourage people not to give up and to keep advocating for yourself. It is fucking hard and draining, and the pain and depression can just be exhausting, but I see you. We see you. Don't stop. Thank you, Donna.
Oh, Donna, that makes me so happy that that something like that happened, that like that kismet happened. That's really kind of what we aim for, honestly, on the daily, is that somehow, some way, someone's going to, have something amazing happen in their life or whatever. And that's so incredible. Emily, yay, Emily, too.
Yeah. So. And good for you for advocating for yourself and pushing and not taking those bullshit answers that you knew weren't the right ones. That takes a lot of courage and effort.
Yeah, man. I could have stayed with, I think I've talked about this, right? That I was being told that all I had was peripheral neuropathy.
Yeah.
For months, dude. Months and months and months. And I'm saying it weird because it just sounds really funny. Months. Months. But it wasn't, honestly, until Selma said to me, get tested for MS. You need to ask them about that. And I did. And he was like, so not giving that off. I was like, keep testing. Sorry. Yeah. You need to keep testing. You need to keep looking. Do all the things. So that's a reminder to everybody out there. Don't listen.
Yep.
I went 6 months being told I had something else where I could have been on medicine and I could have been doing treatments during that time. And I got worse and worse and worse during those 6 months. So I find this very serious subject matter.
Yes.
All right.
This last one's from Katie.
Message from Katie. Hi, Jamie and Christina. I do not have MS. However, listening to your experiences helps me feel less alone. All of the grief, the invisible pain, so much physical pain, as well as emotional and spiritual. The feeling that I can't be the mom I want to be to my 3 boys, the loss of carefree days, the inability to sit in peace inside my own body, and so much more. I can relate to so much of what you discuss. It is actually hard to put in writing. I process better through conversation. I think that's why listening to your discussions has been so powerful for me. I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, resulting in craniocervical instability and brainstem compression. After years of searching and self-advocating within a medical system filled with gaslighting, I finally got to my answers and diagnosis. No, Dr. So-and-so, this is not anxiety I am experiencing. Why do women have to fight so hard to be believed in this system? In a few days, I leave for New York for a life-changing surgery, and to be honest, there are no guarantees if I will see improvement. Oh, boy. I am taking a huge leap of faith and have spent a lot of time sorting through this next step. The neurosurgical team will be removing part of my skull to decompress my lower brain, fusing my skull through C2 and decompressing my internal jugular veins. It is going to be a lot. I am already planning out my recovery days and including your podcast in my journey. Thank you for opening your doors so I feel less alone. Lots of love to you and your team at Messy, Katie. Wow.
Katie, we pray that you are listening to this right now, recovering beautifully from a perfect surgery that has left you with relief and healing, and that everything went perfectly and that you have better days ahead.
Can we have an update from you, Katie, please?
Yeah.
Please. Because that's a lot and very scary. So we know that, but we're just knowing that you're okay right now. Just gonna feel it for you. But yeah, please let us know how you're feeling. And thank you so much for letting us in and bringing light to something that I've never heard of before.
Yep.
But that's another one we need to Google. Well, I need to Google.
I won't Google it probably, but we've shared it here. I'm just being honest. I can't. It makes me sad.
I know. I'm probably going to Google it because I just want to know if we've talked about it. I think we have talked about it, but I probably didn't pay attention because I was probably crying.
Well, thank you, everyone. I hope you get a great nap now, Christina.
I probably won't because the jet fuel that was made by Carolyn for me today is like...
Tell her to send the recipe.
It's just, it's the everyday dose, but it was a double. So it's made me very giggly and weird today. So
we love you, giggly and weird. All right, should I pick a card?
Yeah, pick a card.
Fear less, hope more. Whine less, breathe more. Talk less, say more. Hate less, love more. And all good things are yours.
Wow. Yep. And so it freaking is on that one.
So it freaking is, yeah.
This show is executive produced by Christina Applegate, Jamie-Lynn Sigler, and Allison Bresnick. Our audio engineer is Josh Windisch.
If you want to show us some love, don't forget to leave the show a rating or review. Hi, it's Jamie. Thanks for listening. I just want to let you know I am a paid spokesperson for Novartis, but this podcast is independent from my collaboration with Novartis.